Hello. My code worked before. I have no idea. It suddenly just stopped. Non-stop deadlocks, and there's nothing I can think to do about it. I've spent 20 plus hours on this assignment, which is utterly ludicrous. There's no justification for this much work on one assignment, and I have 4 other classes that I'm also worrying about. Having to code in Linux is a nightmare. There are no good IDEs that can help me debug this mess on that operating system, and I just don't know what to do anymore. Getting the assignment before even knowing how any of the things related to it worked has royally screwed me over throughout the process of trying to get all these things together. This assignment has been objectively the most difficult thing I've ever had to do in computer science, and there's no good reason for it, especially given the fact I took a Haskell class that had a coding assignment every single week, sometimes 2. This assignment is literally just multi-threading, some combination of not understanding the assignment requirements, the horrible agony of having to code without IDE suggestions, and various other inconveniences and problems have made this the worst computer science experience of my life. I have no drive to finish this assignment at this point. I had code that worked perfectly fine earlier. Does it really matter that a print statement didn't come from a thread? Why is that even a problem? It's irrelevant to the fact that the assignment requirements were completely fulfilled in every way except where the output came from. That's just silly. Last time I was this angry at a computer was when WebAssign wouldn't accept something that I knew was the correct answer to a math problem. Turns out I was right, it was just looking for me to type pi instead of 3.14. This is probably something equally stupid, but given I've worked on this assignment every single day since it was assigned, and it is still not working, is indicative of problems other than my own stupidity. I've asked you for help multiple times, and it still will not work after taking up the vast majority of all my time every week. If this is what it takes to do computer science, then I'm not interested. The only reason I stick with this is because at my co-op it isn't like this. We don't code in C. We don't multi-thread our applications. Rather, we make practical things that people can actually use for something. This is a waste of my time. I understand how multi-threading works, but this application for it is entirely silly and makes no sense. I'm in misery watching hours and days of my life get thrown at a project I'm not going to finish in time. I hate every aspect of this. There's no enjoyment from it, and I just want to be done. The problem is that after this much time, this much expended effort, this much misery, this much sadness, this much hatred, submitting anything but exactly what the assignment requested is just not good enough. I'm miserable, I'm not good enough, and I cannot do it. Please, from one of your students, rework how these assignments are done. I don't think I'm particularly stupid. I don't think I'm all that bad at coding either. I'm not great, but still. Getting help 5 to 6 times in a 2-week period and working on an assignment every single day, accumulating dozens of hours of work on it, is not enough to complete the assignment. It isn't reasonable. I deserve to be here. I'm not stupid, and there's no justification for something this difficult to be in this curriculum. Thanks. I proceeded to finish the programming assignment about an hour and a half after that.